Well, moving on, this was a huge, huge story. So Las Vegas police arrested Dwayne Keefe D. Davis in connection to the murder of Tupac Shakur, who was killed in a drive-by shooting in 1996. So in a press conference, police said that Davis was not the gunman, but described him as the shot caller. Now, a grand jury voted to indict Davis on one count of murder with a deadly weapon. Mark Giacomo, a chief deputy district attorney for Clark County, said in court that Davis was the on-ground, on-site commander who ordered the death of Tupac. Prosecutors accused Davis of obtaining a gun for the purpose of seeking retribution against Tupac and Suge Knight, who was in the car with the rapper on the night that he was shot. So, obviously, this is 25 plus years in the making. So why has it taken 27 years to make this arrest when this person has said on numerous occasions that he was in the car, he was at the scene of the crime? So why 27 years?
Christina, I don't have an answer. And this arrest should have happened many years ago. Davis admitted to being in the car, providing the murder weapon. And he's admitted this multiple times. Now, the actual shooter is allegedly dead, so he can't be prosecuted. But that doesn't mean Davis can't. He can be an accessory to murder. He can be an accomplice. He can be a co-conspirator. There are a number of ways that you can be criminally responsible for a death, even if you're not the one who actually pulled the trigger. And now you have Davis's own words, and I'm sure law enforcement and prosecutors want some sort of corroboration, but they probably got that when they executed the search warrant at Davis's home earlier this year.
So obviously there's no statute of limitations then in Nevada then?
There's no statute of limitations on murder in most jurisdictions. So it doesn't matter how much time has passed, these murder cases can be prosecuted. So, you see folks who really follow true crime and there are these cold cases. If you murder someone, you're not going to be able to get away with it just because a lot of time has passed.
Right. So what do you think happens next? Will he obviously go to trial, spend the rest of his life behind bars? 27 years is a long time. So where does this case go from here?
I think the case will likely go to trial, and this is why. When you're a prosecutor, and I've prosecuted lots of cases, you can't give a discount or a deal really on a murder case. I mean, especially someone as important to our culture and history, and one of the most talented artists of our generation, like Tupac. So, it's either a life case or at a minimum, a 25 to life case. And the reason why you see so many accused murderers going to trial is they're just going to roll the dice, because if they get convicted, they're probably going to be sentenced to life or something close to it. And if they plead, they're going to get that same sentence. So you don't have that incentive to plead, that reduction that you would with other types of charges.